Another extremely mysterious pass that has to do with a level of awareness prior to man's. The men and women of ancient Mexico maintained that there is an enormity of energy in the universe coming from silent and invisible sources, dead stars. This pass allows one to utilize it. Of all the many passes that are known, this one has been selected because it is believed that with it, one can gather energy that is outside the realm of common sense in the world of everyday life. In this pass, the hands act as antennae, pulling and reaching for that energy.
So here we have the Chocmools doing a live demonstration. There you go.
The first movement is from the very first video that's already done. We will begin with the ball of energy. Okay, that's the complete pass. Now I'm going to show with Rennie just a little bit about it. When she first gets into position, the hands need to be perpendicular. Then she rotates the hands so that she's now holding a ball of energy here. Now she'll flip it 5 times. She takes the claws and pulls it apart, rips the energy ball apart, applies it to the chest, the lung area, 3 times. Back into the beginning position. She flips the hands over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take the claws and rip it apart. Apply it to the liver and pancreas. 3 times. Back to the beginning position. Shift the hands. Flip it. Rip it apart. Bring the hands down to the genital area 3 times again. And that's the completion of a major pass from the first video. What this does is there's dispersed energy around us, and it pulls the energy into a concrete ball. Okay, there's another one that we're going to do from the first video.
And this one is called Reaching the Energy Holes Above the Head. to go over this in a little finer detail, we'll demonstrate it with Kylie. Basically, you make 3 small curls at the hip area inwardly with your hands. Then you make 5 inward spirals up. At this point, you grab energy because there are secret caches of energy above your head. You grab that energy and you pull it down with a great deal of force. This is abstract energy, and you spiral inwardly 5 times. You place your hands on your hip thigh area because this is where the transfer of energy takes place. The abstract energy which you got from above is being transferred into the body. Your personal history is being transferred into your hands. Now you shoot your personal history up into infinity to get it out of the body. And then you bring your hands down and you break your gaze. You do this again, but with outward movements. You make 3 outward spirals down at the hip area, 5 bigger outward spirals up. You grab energy again. You bring it down with force by spiraling outwardly 5 times. Transfer the energy and shoot up your personal history. And break your gaze. Now we're going to move on to some of the movements that will be on the second new video.
Okay, the first movement that we'll show you from the second video is called the Pyramid of Energy for the Head. I'll demonstrate with Rennie some of what we're doing with this movement. First, you're going to circle the arms inward and then back out as you inhale. Then bring the hands to the waist with the thumb extended and exhale. Then again, a second time, inhale, hands at the waist, exhale. And then a third time, inhale, exhale. And then a fourth circle. And this time you keep the thumbs next to the fingers, put it at the liver pancreas area here just below the ribs, and you don't exhale. And you begin to exhale as you trace the pyramid. This is the back, another side of the pyramid, and then she traces the base, up, around the front, and the base, and then she comes back up to the tip, and now she's going to trace out the sides of the pyramid, up, down, and she stops, and now she's going to take the base of the pyramid, push it out, and as she inhales, bring it up over her head, and she's going to inhale, exhale, and then inhale and exhale 3 times as she collapses the pyramid. It collapses here and goes into the body.
Okay. The second new movement is called the Little House of Energy. Okay. Show us that one. Okay. You bring your arms around and you bring them up with a stopping action of force. This makes the basement. You bring them up again. This makes the ceiling. You turn your hands over and slice. That makes the roof. Bring the hands down. That makes the walls. One more slicing action. That makes the floor. Just do it all. Okay.
The third one is called the sorcerer's breath. Okay. Nai. The first position of the hand, the fingers are held in close to the palm. The index finger is held very tight and straight. Pull the thumb into the hand and make sure that the palm is very flat and tight. You start with the right hand. The hand with the index finger straight goes vertically over and back as you have a shallow breath and turn the head to the right. Now the left hand goes in a horizontal line around the body. Now I'm going to just turn around for a second so you can see how the hands join in the back. The one with the index hand goes first and they join at the wrist. Turn back. You pause for a moment at this point and then you slowly inhale as you lean down, bending at the waist and the legs, pulling the hands and the arms as high up on the back as you can. Now you slowly exhale as the fisted hand comes around horizontally to the front. Continue the exhale as the index fingered hand comes around to the front in a vertical fashion. Now you pause for a moment and inhale as you slowly stand up and roll the arms up. Straight up over the head. Stretch the torso very, very far. Now exhale as the hands slowly come down. Pause for a moment. Now inhale as you circle around. And exhale as you circle in the opposite direction. Now inhale as you push the hands out 1.5 times. Exhale for the last 1.5 times. Now you repeat on the left side. Vertically back, fisted hand horizontally back. Exhale as you look at the horizon, stopping at the center. Now inhale as you lower yourself and raise the arms up over your back. Pause for a moment. Exhale as the fisted hand comes around horizontally to the front. Continue to exhale as you bring the other hand vertically back. Pause. Now inhale as the hands roll up the body. Stretch the torso. Now exhale as you bring the hands down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. That's it for now.
Shall we come back?